All you need is a simply blessed home, a blessed union, and a good partner. Everything else is sideshows. Everything else is an exaggeration. One thing I have noted from the moment I began to match people on the Jeng and Jero YouTube channel is that even if you have gold and silver, leave alone bronze, even if you have gemstones, you have good stones, you have precious metals, and you don't have happiness and you don't enjoy, if you do not have that partner that makes you feel like it is all about you, that you matter in the world, you're going to miss a lot. So, in this episode, I want to take you through what you need, the only things that you need, and there are very few. Okay? And then we are done. So, if you're new to this podcast, this is Jenganjero. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also remember to enable the notifications bell so that any other time I release a new video, YouTube automatically notifies you. So, what do you need to call it a home? Because I have realized there are people who cannot settle for anything less than a life out of this world. I have realized because I am the one on the receiving end every time. My team receives messages upon messages on our information desk, and we get to interact with a lot of people. And an overwhelming majority of them are very unrealistic, if I may say, because you meet a man who is very good. Let's say you're a woman. You meet a man who is very good. He is stable, he is good, but you hear somebody saying he is not as tall as you wanted. You get a man who is all good, he's 6 feet tall and everything else, but again you say where he has built is where his wife used to live. And even the children have assured you that you cannot be evicted. You have never been disrespected. Even the few times or the many times you have visited them, they never disrespected you. But what do you do? What do? You say that the man is not good enough because he has not built an extra home waiting for you. After this episode of the podcast, I am going to narrate to you some of the episodes, some of the stories that make people lose matches because you met a very good man even before you met. I have so many examples, classical examples. The man took you to his home, and the moment he took you there, you began to demand he has to build another home. Remember, men have a lot of attachment with their homes. When you begin to build a home, there is a lot of energy, resource, time, a lot of creativity that goes into that home. Even if you're not the one building, your money is building. There's a lot of emotional attachment, and that person does not want to live there. I have also seen women on this show say, even if I get married, I am not leaving my home because of the kind of attachment they have with that home. And you have met a good man, his children are okay, they respect you, they love you, they don't even live there, and you want the man to go and build somewhere else. And the man you are telling to go and build there, he built that house in his youth, when he was strong, when he had money, when he was employed, or when he had businesses running. Right now, if you tell him to go and buy another prime property, where is he going to get the money? Where can such a man fetch money? Are you getting the concept? So I was saying, you only need a simply built home with a lot of love, with a lot of care, with a lot of respect, with a lot of understanding. That is all that matters. I have realized through interactions with people, if you can meet a partner that loves you in just the same way you love them, that relationship is going to withstand the test of time. That relationship is going to be better than most relationships we see both online and offline. So, if you can live a simply but well detailed kind of life where respect is mutual, love is mutual, respect is reciprocated, you are even doing better off than most people. You see, relationships that you see from the outside, if you're not an insider, most relationships that you admire, even online, are showbiz. Those are showbiz. They, I want you to imagine a content creator couple that depends on their content creation. Maybe to be affiliate marketers, maybe their union is what brings people, the traffic, and the kind of show. that they bring, the content they create, is what determines the following they get. That couple treats their marriage as business. Even when they disagree, unless they reach irreconcilable differences, they will have to put up a show, a smiling face all the time. And even when they don't see eye to eye, they have to put the fake smile. So everything else you see from the outside is an illusion. You can find out that there are people who make millions depending on the kind of content they create, depending on the target audience they have. Maybe they are affiliate marketers for big brands. Okay, are you going to tell me that they can drop the illusion that they are doing so well just to lose the money? Most times, no. So everything else you see out there is an illusion. People always make you see what they want you to see. Okay, if they want you to believe they are very happy, they will be living a very depressed life in private, yet a very happy life in public. So what I'm saying is, there is nobody who is perfect. You will never meet a perfect partner. Nobody is perfect 100%. Maybe you look at the scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many boxes does this man tick? How many boxes does this woman tick? From there, you are going to decide. You are going to make a deliberate decision and come out clearly saying, I think this man ticks 7 out of the boxes, 6. Other times the man will tick 5, the woman will tick 5, 4. And you are like, I might not get somebody who is as good, so I am not as good also, because you don't know the scale they have put you on. So maybe you are reading 2 out of 10, but they compromise, because love is a game of compromise. There are things you overlook, others you don't, if they don't matter at the moment and in the future. Are we together? So I have seen people who are living a decent life, middle class life. If that person is living a good, happy, and fulfilled life, join them. And one thing I said, I'll do this in the next podcast. Do not, at any given point, do not take somebody who is not happy. If the person is not happy as an individual, avoid them. You see, people who are not happy carry bad omens. People who are not happy, I'll do this in the next episode. Yeah. I hope you are enjoying our new podcast, where we don't just match people. We are also explaining concepts that can guide us to live in this society. Remember what we said? To be informed is to be transformed, and to be uninformed is to be deformed. That is why knowledge is power. And the more enlightened you are on any subject matter, the greater the level of command you gain. So these episodes will be preparing us for life, preparing us for relationships. Because you have to be a good person to get a good person. If you're not good, you're not going to get a good person. Relationships are very contagious. So until then, this is Jenga Njeru. God bless you. Bye-bye.